Just loading up right now.
Oh, yay. It's under that. Okay. Ujuanin Minogajib, welcome to the Bois Forte Tribal Council meeting. It's a very happy time right now because we're actually meeting in person here at the Tribal Government Building in Net Lake, and we have our staff here, our spiritual advisor, and it's kind of back to normal. It feels good. And so I just want to say with that, welcome everybody. And we have invocation right now with Mr. Gene Goodsky, our spiritual advisor.
Which?
Kathy Chambers, David Morrison,
Here.
Travis Morrison,
Here.
Shane Cook.
Here.
Here.
Okay, next we have approval of the agenda.
I got one addition. After Joel, we need to add Doris Isom with the FDPIR CARES Act application.
Is that what this is?
Yep, that's, they're chasing up freezer for the food distribution building.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're okay. Okay, any other additions to the agenda? Not, I'll call for a motion to approve the agenda with that addition.
Move.
Moved by Travis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Chief. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. Next, we have the minutes of a special meeting held on June 2nd at Net Lake. At the last meeting, we were discussing the a little bit about the powwow, and I just want to say on that on behalf of the tribal council here, I think we all say that they all did a very good job. It was well attended, and we had 18 to 20 drums, and everybody did a great job. I want to say Chimegwich to them for that. It took a lot to put it together. New group together also, but again, it's kind of trying to get back to a little normalcy. Within the reservation, our Vermilion powwow will be coming up in a couple weeks. And so we're looking forward to that also. And we got the shower stalls, so it really went well. And we did have one little storm the night before, but took a few tents out. But other than that, the heat, nobody really got too sick to the point where they, had to be hospitalized. The heat was really tremendous and the humidity. Any questions on the, oops, sorry, any questions on the minutes?
Yes, page number 3. Special meeting, June 2nd, 2021, at the very bottom. It talked about where me and Dave tabled the request from Lake Country Power, who was asking for permission to spray herbicides on tribal land at an area by the Y store. Do we know where we're at with that? Did they give us a plan?
Yeah, with that, I know DNR is trying to reach out to the Lake Country Power. I'm not too sure exactly how far we are on that yet, though. So.
Okay. You can get a hold of Tara and maybe get an update on that.
Yep.
Any other questions on the minutes? If not, I'll call for a motion to approve the June 2nd, 2021 meeting minutes. Moved by Shane. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Dave. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. Next, we have introduction of new staff.
Hello, everyone. I have a new staff member in IT, Ben Jaboni.
Hi, my name's Ben Jaboni, currently serving in the National Guard. I've had 2 years of experience with software programming and happy to be here.
Welcome, Benja.
Aboard, Benj.
Good morning. I have 3 new staff to introduce. First, we have Stacy Howe. She's going to be our new accounts payable clerk. She has been working in accounting since probably October or November of last year and has done a fabulous job. She was helping out with, as a temporary worker with the CARES Act programs and stuff. So go ahead, Stacy.
Hi, my name is Stacy.
Welcome, Stacy. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Welcome, Stacy.
The next person I'd like to introduce is Darlene Johnson. She is our ARPA program coordinator. This is for the new funds we will be getting from the US Treasury to help us plan out and design our programs and do reporting. And she's been with us since about mid-May.
Hi, I'm Darlene. It's a pleasure to work here. It's been one heck of a ride and I can hardly wait to see where it goes.
Welcome, Darlene.
Welcome.
And the last person I'd like to introduce is Sasha Strong. She is our accounting intern. She is currently attending the University of Minnesota, pursuing an accounting degree.
Hi, my name is Sasha. I am very happy to be here and to learn from Kim and all of my coworkers.
Welcome, Sasha.
Welcome, Sasha.
Sash.
Welcome, Sash. Welcome aboard.
Good morning, council. I am here to introduce a new staff who needs no introduction. He is Dave Anderson. He is our new project manager.
It's nice to be back. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Dave.
Yeah, good to see all you.
Good to see you.
By the way, I have a graduation ceremony for the students at welding school in MRC Evelyn, and that'll be on the 25th of June. And all of you are welcome to attend. It's at 10 o'clock. There'll be several union officials there from all over the Iron Range and Duluth, trying to get these students in on the Can of Worms project over at in Duluth area, the Twin Ports Interchange project. 29 bridges are being reworked. The whole corridor of I-35 is being worked. And then after that, then the Blotnick Bridge comes into play. And that's what these kids are getting trained to do. So all you are welcome. So thank you.
Great job. Thanks, Dave. Miigwech. Okay. Nice to see new staff. Okay, next we have the consent agenda. I'll read it off. Approve the request from Eddie Chambers to sole source 2 MacBook Pros from Apple Store in the total amount of $6,398. Approve the request from Kim Greiner to sole source the rental of the 18 stall shower trailer from the Northern Exposure in the amount of $5,300. Approve the request from Randy Long to sole source from Baycom to replace failed lighting controls on the police department telecommunication tower in the amount of $13,210. Approve the HRSA grant application to hire staff mobile vaccine unit to increase access to COVID-19 vaccine. Adopted resolution 90/2021 authorized Fortune Bay Resort Casino and Boys Fort Development Corporation signers on accounts at Franzen Bank of Ely. Approve the request for Eddie Chambers to sole source from Compudyne for license renewal in the amount of $5,140. Approve the Tribal Historic Preservation Office or TIPO grant. The amount increased from $63,220 to $81,145. And then approve to close the tribal government offices at noon on Friday, July 2nd for the July 4th holiday. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda? Moved by Travis. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Chief. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, silent, motion carried.
Okay, next we have Pam Hughes and Melissa Walls with the appointments to the Community Research Council.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Nice to see you all in real life and not
Yes,
just on the
welcome.
screen. Yeah. Well, I come before council for two different projects typically. One is the diabetes project, and today we're here again to talk to you about an upcoming project that was recently approved for funding. We were here, gosh, a few months ago, related to substance use. So it's a research project to really understand the needs for treatment and barriers to care for substance users in the community. So one of the things we promised in that grant, and we told you, is that this work, we really want to be community engaged, community led, have lots of community perspectives on it. One way we found really successful for doing this is to create what we call community research councils. We have one for our diabetes team that you've approved. And so Pam's been working real hard locally to find some individuals who we've listed on our agenda request form. We have 5 people who have stepped up and said they'd be willing to serve as co-creators of this project with us. Do you want to read them off?
Yep. Amber Boje from the Vermilion side, Tony Wakema, Wendy Aho Long, Gary Adams, and Damon Day.
So we just wanted to come today to ask for approval to go ahead and set up this Community Research Council. I've attached a memo that refreshes memories on what the purpose of the project is, and then what the role of these community research counselors would be, meeting, helping us to advise on methods, make sure we're doing things in a respectful way. These individuals would receive an honorarium, a meal, and travel mileage each time they meet, assuming that's in person, or at least they get an honorarium if it's on Zoom.
Any questions for Pam or Melissa? Looks like a great research council there, community research team. Do we have any questions? Otherwise, we'll call for a motion to approve the community research council to include the individuals as mentioned, Amber, Tony, Wendy, Gary, and Damon. Moved by Chief. Is there a second? Second by Shane. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent.
I just had one
Oh,
question.
go ahead, Dave.
When will you be starting the project then?
We're started, so as soon as
Oh,
we
you
can
started
get,
already?
yeah, as soon as we can get these guys to meet, we're gonna start moving on things.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good.
Then that'll be, report will be made then? everything?
Yep, we will come back probably every 6 months or so would be my guess to report progress. We should have some data for you, I would say in the next year, some actual tangible data to show rates and things like that.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Good.
All
All in
right.
favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. Great job, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Next we have Christine Lundemo with the memo assurance for the FY 2022 State Head Start Grant application.
Good morning, Christine.
I'm just here to, I sent everybody a memo explaining that the Minnesota Department of Ed is currently waiting for the outcome of the special legislative session to decide on the funding. We're tentatively awarded $89,238 starting for July 1st, 2021 to June 30th, 2022. And they're kind of doing things different this year, like they're requesting the grant application in pieces.
Okay.
And so they're needing the assurances for the grant.
Okay.
And so I'll need your Kathy's signature and then Kim's on the application.
Okay. Any questions for Christine?
Yes, where it talks about your memo that you sent to us, you talked about the the Minnesota Department of Education has tentatively awarded Boys Fort $89,288 for the grant year 2021, 2022. And because of the special legislative session, what's going to happen if we don't get that amount? If let's say this dropped?
Well, I'm pretty confident we're going to get the money. They actually wanted to originally award us 177,000, but that would have included an additional 8 state slots from them.
Okay.
And since we are dealing with the under enrollment issue already,
Mhm.
I didn't want to take on those additional slots.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the money.
Okay, I think that, would be a good idea, just be prepared for any eventualities in case if we don't get that amount. Just my thought.
Yeah, well, we got the different grants that we operate under, the early Head Start, the Head Start grant. We have the CCDF.
Mhm.
We have various funding sources, so we'll just have
Not to
to move the money around and, you
Not too
know,
worried about it?
No.
Okay, all right, that's all.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the memo and for assurances for the FY 22 State Head Start Grant application?
Move.
Moved by Shane. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Travis. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, silent, motion carried. Great job, Christine.
thank you.
Next, we have Melissa Wright with the Earth Connection 2021 Service Agreement Amendment.
Good morning, Melissa.
Morning,
Minigajip.
guys. So just here to present the annual new fiscal year service agreement for Hearth Connection. That's the homeless program case manager position, full-time, position. And this is just again, the annual re-up of our contract amendment with them for the services part of that program.
Melissa, I just have a question. Have you seen any increases in this since we've, not at all, huh?
We're probably gonna see a decrease because they're pushing more for that third-party services like TCM or housing support programs. They're
Okay.
really kind of wanting different projects in the state to start utilizing
Okay,
those programs as a part of what we do.
okay,
And so we're already doing that. So we do have,
Oh, good.
our third-party stuff is, we've been billing for years.
okay,
So,
good.
Yeah.
Good, because I know a lot of funding agencies, some of them keep the same amount each year, but yet, inflation goes up.
yeah.
We have staff that, get their increases and benefits go up, everything goes up, but sometimes the funding levels stay the same.
Yeah.
And in this case, they're decreasing.
It's
So,
decreasing, actually. We're anticipating probably the lowest we've received from them because we have that leverage funding from the TCM billing.
okay,
So they're kind of doing that now with us. So.
good.
but-
Way to be
but We're
proactive.
already billing, so we'll be fine.
Way to be proactive. Atta girl. Okay. Any questions for Melissa on the Hearth Connection 2021 Services Agreement Amendment? If not, I'll call for a motion to approve. Moved by Dave. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Travis. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Good job.
Okay,
Jalen.
yeah. Next, we have Jalen with the dual signage for Highway 65.
Minigajip, Jay.
Yeah, so this resolution basically is just to put up some bilingual signs with the DOT, I guess, whenever you get onto the reservation through Highway 65. Going both ways, I guess. That's it.
And we have to submit a request per the rules of the state, correct?
Yeah, and then they pay for that. If we want any like additional signages or any changes to that, then we would pay for that. So like, when you're coming into the res, you see like those bigger signs, like they wouldn't pay for that, but they would pay for like when you go in, so when you go into like Fond du Lac and you get like the little green sign that just says, what the reservation is called there. And then like what that translates to in English being Fond du Lac.
How can we make it so no one steals our signs? Because our Net Lake sign got stolen. We had the Ojibwe wording on our Net Lake sign and our sign is gone. Someone took our sign twice, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know, that might be something Joel might have to find an answer to.
Well, we could try welding it on, I guess.
Then they'll take the pole and all, right?
We'll find a way. We'll grind the heads off the bolt or whatever we have to do. So,
Okay, all right. Just comment, that's all. I think it's a great idea. You see it a lot, even with the entry signs into the reservations in the state where they have their language or the meaning of their city or their tribe listed on the entry when you come in, but even all the signs would be nice to be in dual language, so great idea. Do we have a motion to approve the resolution for dual signage on Highway 65?
Move.
Oop.
Move.
Moved by Shane, seconded by Chief. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. Great job, guys.
Maybe underneath the sign, on a sign, I should put on it, please don't take this one, so we really mean it.
We should have them identify Deer Creek too when you drive through there.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll look at that too, Deer Creek.
Okay, next we have Doris Isham with the FDPIR CARES Act applications.
That's this one, yeah. Good morning, Doris.
Good morning. I'm presenting for Wendy Zico, who couldn't be here today. She would like this grant approved approved so she can send it in. It's for CARES Act money that the food distribution program is trying to spend. And she'd like to purchase a freezer, walk-in freezer, and a battery for her generator.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we always need freezers. I hate to say it, but there's always issues with freezers, and food distribution usually has limited funds, so this will be very helpful for them. Any questions for Doris on the food distribution application for a freezer for $20,879? Not a call for a motion to approve the FDPIR application.
Move.
Moved by Travis.
Second.
Seconded by Dave. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried.
Okay.
Great job, Doris. Thank you.
Rich.
Okay. So next under me here, we have the resolution for establishing an e-signature policy for all band elected official and employees who are authorized to sign a document for the band.
Basically, what this policy is just establishing a policy for e-signatures for all band elected officials and employees who are authorized to sign. So in case an agency needs a signature, that we do have a policy in place. I know, like with the BIA, they did mention that they would like to see a policy regarding e-signatures. So we did have our attorney draft one, and that's what the resolution states, is that the tribal council hereby authorizes all band officials and employees to utilize electronic signatures insofar as such official or employee would be authorized to sign such document with a conventional signature in any format, including images of ink signatures for signature of any document created, received, or otherwise used in the course of the band's governmental and economic affairs, and that any such electronic signature shall be binding on the band to the same extent as a conventional signature by an official or employee. Technology is coming to the forefront, and it's just a policy for that e-signature. So any questions on the resolution? If not, I'll call for a motion to approve the establishing of an e-signature policy resolution.
Move.
Moved by Chief. Is there a second? Second by Dave. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. Okay, we have a motion to adjourn. Moved by Chief. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Shane. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, silent, motion carried. I want to say Chimig wish to everybody for being here today. It's nice to see people in person. It's been a long time, but it's really great to see everybody. But we still know that we're not through this totally yet. We are seeing some upticks in vaccines of our younger children, 12 and older. And so we still need to remember there is a virus out there. And if you want to wear your mask, wear them. But maintain your social distancing, be safe is basically what we're asking. So, and also I hope that people will attend the Vermillion Powwow coming up in a couple of weeks. So Chimig, everybody have a good day. And thank you for listening today.
Big rich.
Miigwech,
Thank you.
Gigawabamin.